Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another pair of riders. Today we've got Ben and Dave in the back there, recruitment people in the IT industry, and they're going to tell us why they got into the industry and what motivates them and what the industry is like today. Hold that. So Ben and Dave, tell us, why did you get into the industry?
Well, recruitment itself, you can earn a lot of money, it's fast-paced, a good environment, and, you know, we're in a market in cloud and data, which is, I suppose, buzzing right now, and a lot of jobs available compared to, let's say, other industries. That's the reason why for me.
And hi there, I'm Dave. I've got into recruitment, graduated from university about a year ago, had no idea what I wanted to do. But in terms of if you want to make quick money, legal money, then recruitment's the best thing to get into, I think. It's a great culture, great environment. Highly recommend it to anyone looking at getting in a career in sales.
What's it been like in the job during this period of time?
So it's been quite business as usual, even busier really, because of course you've got the pandemic, right? We're still in the office working, and because we're in a market in demand right now, we're seeing a lot more, I suppose, activity than others. So it's been really fun. Where other people have been sitting at home, we've been, I suppose, working, and it's fun really.
No, I totally agree with Ben. Every day you go into the office, there's something new. Always busy. Working 25/8. There's not enough time in a day, if anything. But no, to be fair, we're quite lucky to have jobs, but just making the most of it and seeing what opportunities are out there.
Do you get a lot of people who are just trying to transition over to IT and just throw themselves out there and say, can you just get me a job? That kind of thing. They're winging it, so to speak, because they're just thinking it's better to be this kind of job now. You see what I'm saying?
No, because to be honest with you, the roles that we recruit are very senior leadership.
Okay.
They can't really wing it and say, I want a job in tech, because these people are so highly skilled at what they do. They've spent years at their craft, so they can't wing it. But I tell you what, before my job I did finance recruitment before, a lot of people would wing it, and they're in, I don't know, some tech role. They wanted to do finance, so they could wing it, but not in this one because they're so senior.
What motivates you guys?
Motivates me. Truthfully, I don't really come from an IT background. I think over time you pick it up, but I think it's more money. I know that sounds pretty selfish, like the typical city boy, but let's be honest. My passion for tech doesn't really put food on the table. So no, I'd say money. Money is definitely the main motivation for me.
Mine is two things: money and recognition. I want to be recognised for being the best at what I do. I'm a long way from there yet, but that's the overall goal every day. So money and recognition.
What would you say that you've learned that you wish you knew when you started?
I'd say, in response to that, quite a general skill, but I'd say, having come from like a university background, at school you're always taught, education's like the key to doing well. In terms of that, of course I do agree, you need a good foundation and background, but sales I think is so underrated. I think if you can't sell yourself, then you're lacking a lot of skills. I think sales is one of the most important skills that you can have in life, I think.
Completely agreed. I've come from an education background. I've been to university, got all the good grades, but I think with a recruitment sales job, it's very commercial and real life. You have to understand business perspective, businesses that are doing well right now in this pandemic, and really, I suppose, understand the wider picture. So it's a good opportunity for anyone who wants life experience. And the one thing I wish I did have when I was in university at 18 was a bit more life experience, rather than, I suppose, the mentality of hitting the books.
If you could do any job and money wasn't an option, what job would that be?
Right, I'm going to be quite unique here. I'd probably say a boxing promoter. I know everyone.
I could see you.
Yeah,
Eddie Hearn.
Big shout out to Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing at the minute. But no, I mean, I do like boxing. I used to do a bit of boxing when I was younger, but rather than your stereotypical footballer or something like that, I think boxing promoter, I mean, again, that's where the money's at. But if you look at all the promoters big in the UK at the minute, they've got a passion, a real passion. You can tell they love the sport as well. So it's combining the two factors, both money and their passion.
Mine's a stereotypical one, so footballer, right? When I was younger, I was actually quite good. I wasn't anything level, semi-pro level or anything, but once you get older, you start enjoying more food and drink. That passion sort of dwindles away. But footballer or football agent, so very similar, the football agent side of things. You're helping people find a new football club, and you make a shitload of money from it. So that's the plus.
So, gents, slight trick question there. That kind of indicates that you both were in the wrong industry. When you think about it.
I disagree.
No, because what that used to be, I used to ask the question is, what if you could do it all again, would you? Because ideally you do a job that you really love. That's the truth of success.
Yeah.
To get paid to do something you love. Everything else is just run of the mill, argumentatively.
I disagree. I love my job, don't get me wrong, and I wake up every day excited. Apart from a Monday morning, sometimes I'm not going to lie. But, with the one that I would want, a football agent, it's very similar. You're finding your clients the right job.
Okay.
And you're helping them in the process to, I suppose, better their careers. And that's what we're doing. And, you get money from it. I don't know about you.
I'm probably a little bit different. If I could do it again, I mean, that's a good question. I think.
The boxing
boxing promoter.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
The whole question, right? We're running out of time, Jets. But the last question is, what's the impact you two want to have on the world?
Impact I want to have on the world? that is a brilliant question. I'm being honest. I think the world we live in is a little bit corrupt. When I say that, I mean you get the top people at the top. And you get the working class at the bottom. Now, key fact here, I don't know if anyone listening, if you take away anything from today, I think 93% of people die in the class they're born in. So hopefully I can change that and be the 7%.
Oh, nice. Mine, the impact I want, to be honest with you, I don't really want an impact on the world as such. I want it for me, very selfishly. I want to be known as the best at what I do, and that's what drives me every day.
Okay, James. Okay, that's good. Apart from that, thanks for the interview. It's much appreciated.
Thank you very much. Take care. Mate, that was unreal. Never had that before. Thank you.
We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.